Where was my voice there? Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, morning, whatever applies to you. We're just here for a little bit more relaxed Minecraft before I have another game sesh later. The continuation of yesterday's game. Hoping we can actually finish the plot today. It's nasty and foul outside. Well, of course it is. You're living in the US, but how's the weather? I'm sorry, but you served that one on a platter. Couldn't help it. Anyway. Ooh, the beetroot is ready to be picked. Apologies. Leaps across the table going for the throat. Do you see a table anywhere around here? We don't separate ourselves from our fans by tables around here. Well, fans and friends. Which rhymes. Huh. Can the wheat grow a bit faster, maybe? Has the wheat considered such behavior? Help me. Small cog to big cog increases power, right? Power and rotation. So I need a half shaft? Half shaft cogwheel and a large half shaft cogwheel. Do I have... Am I already out of andesite? No, I am not. Good. I was about to complain. Okay. 2 small half shaft cogwheels. 2 large half shaft cogwheels. I'm sorry, what? Oh, cog, carry on. I think I have an age restrict. Yeah, I have an 18 mature language on this stream, so, you know, you can't catch me. Automatically puts it on my back? Dang. I'll need another hand crake. Hand crake. Hand crake. Okay, so you there, you there, you there. How can I turn you around? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, need another hand crank. Crank. 3 wood, 1 andesite alloy. Am I already out of wood? What am I doing with my wood? No, there. And crank. Yeah, I would have been surprised if that worked. That's why I wanted to put it underneath. Okay, we're currently at 42 seconds. Well, I'm here. Want to take another title pass on at you? I had some ideas last night, or this morning. I'm not quite sure. Initially, Fletch City Drift. I don't feel that's that much faster. Was it the other way around? Small to big, not big to small. Am I being a dummy? Pretty sure I knew better about cog mechanics in the past. You... Can I turn you? Whatever. Okay, we're at 119. $126. Nope, I was the right way around the first time. It just doesn't do that much. I would love to share. The issue is I forgot. You just reminded me that I had ideas, but I have forgotten them. I'm genuinely sorry. Oh yeah, I wanted to do something with that kelp, didn't I? But first of all, I need more wood. And for that I need a new axe. Don't you love watching me do the slowest possible progression? Let me think. I'm hoping I can remember like one idea or come up with another or something like that. I mean, look at my title today. I literally did the least possible effort. Why are you leaping again? Did I miss something? Are you a leaping frog? I think it was a pun on something, the idea I had. Like... what was it actually a pun for? If anybody want to buy me something, a new memory would be good. Maybe one that actually works. It's just the eye of something. It'll tell me I forgot Q split second attack for the bit. It was at this moment our color knew they were fucked. Have you considered not attacking me and instead giving me like your sincerest condolences for the shit I have as a memory? Which option is funnier? Well, it's all about fun for you, I see. What about my feelings, eh? My emotions? My tender heart and soul. Alright, let's see, we got a couple saplings. I didn't know Twitch streamers were legally allowed to take that into account. I mean, maybe not Twitch streamers, but aren't we friends? Ooh woo. To make it worse, I was putting my two fingertips together there. I could have put a senpai at the end. Dang it. I think Marco doesn't want me to become an ooh streamer. Sorry guys, I tried. Celestrans don't even hiss. This is the whole new direction you've managed to elicit. Aww. You liked it that much? Should I do it again? Should I understand that as a no, or? How did I make the box? What was it actually called? Gearbox. That was close. Gearbox. I make a gearbox. It's riding one undersigned casing with 4 cogwheels. How did I make a cogwheel? Wait. Wait. Yes, I'm stupid. Thank you for asking. I'd use the sippy mode, but I forgot to sub when I got home an account. Okay. You're not supposed to do it on stream anyway. Off stream anyway. If you're drinking, you're not oohing. Are you sure about that? There, I have sipped. Thank you for your points. There. The Ocala sip is used way too infrequently anyway. Besides, you're on my channel, you should be able to use my, the emotes here, right? No, I think I'm mixing stuff up. I think I would like to move you a bit over. Why can't I? Yeah. Yeah, good enough. Wait. Think to properly. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. I'm smart. I can use some, not all, CPU sub only. You can use the important ones. There we go. That's linked up. And the even better thing, now I can... It's overstressed! Okay, I can't, I guess. Or can I, if I actually... Nope. Do I fall into that? Yeah. I'll fix that later. Oh, I haven't linked you up. I'll do that later. The nice thing is, with the mechanical drill, I can put that there, and that, and that. Then, actually, I can use that too. That, and oh no, slab doesn't work because the water would still spread. I need some stairs, preferably stone stairs. There. And some lava. Isn't there a couple of lava spots somewhat nearby? There. That was... whatever. There. Now I still have to power that thing, which is something I'm putting off. I know, I'm great. Well, that's not enough. Grow faster! I would still need the... What was it called? Lime dye, which I make from green dye and white dye. Alternatively, I can... Ah, yes, that's why I wanted sea pickles. But for sea pickles, I need to charge my... you. I need to charge you more. Here goes the hand crank. Riveting stream, I know. There's an ad starting soon. I think I'll just crank until the ad has finished. That should be good enough, right? Watching this, have you ever played Satisfactory? I've played games like Satisfactory, it's just the top-down stuff that I don't like. Satisfactory's first person? No. Well, like I said, I haven't played Satisfactory itself, so I've played Dyson Sphere program, which is similar to that. It just at some point these games get so finicky and there's so much to overlook and to manage and to automate, and that's the point I don't like. I like automating small things, I like automating stuff that I can overlook or that I understand in depth, but as soon as it gets like a whole gigantic construct where a lot of things just, like if one thing cocks up, you have a whole big problem, that's the point I don't like. Also, the ad is over, we have about 5 minutes in it, good enough. Some copper boots.
What this is saying then is that just
I
as
already
you
need
don't
another
know
chest. And also,
how you manage to be
no.
conscious, how you manage to grow and shape
Spotify doesn't care for my skipping. I'm sorry, Marco.
that doesn't mean to say that you're not doing it. Equally, you don't know how the universe shines the stars.
I will bring some order into my organization system at some point. Maybe.
But that doesn't mean to say that you aren't doing it in just the same way as you're breathing without knowing how you breathe.
I have water wheels. I have 5 water wheels at that. Why am I giving myself such a hard time? Like, don't get me wrong, water wheels have another small issue. But it's better than having no power. Okay, I want to transport big to small. Small. I need the cogwheel to look out the other way. Ah! Why is there no way to turn it? They're smaller than I expected. Why would I want it to lay down? Close enough. No tiara. For the players not in the loop, you should probably say what the tiara thing means. I have power! Woo! Power! It's not a lot. It's not a lot, but it's an honest living. Also, you're probably the wrong way around, I assume. Well, you make more sense to be hand cranked anyway. Nope. There. There we go. I assume it's on the wrong direction. Okay. 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 Where did my... There. Dear machine, you're aware you did work before, right? Gear shift. Is there not a small version of a gear shift? I guess not. Redstone. You know what? Not right now. You go there, you go there, you go there, you go there. You go there, you there, and you there. What? No. No. There. Okay. I should probably make a boat. One, two, three, four, five. Whoop. Okay, you're marked. Let's go. Do 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 do. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Thankfully, for 9 was much easier than prior birds. You're catching up and I don't like it. We're on open sea now. Give me some sea pickles, come on. Don't think there are any sea pickles down there, but I'll have to take a look. Torches don't work underwater. Who would have thunk? Come on, some sea pickles. Maybe like 2. Diamond ore. Sure. I'll take the diamond. Did anybody note down where I parked my car? Ooh, coral reef. That'll be helpful. I very much did lose my boat though. I see sick I see sea pickles. Words. Loot chest. Gimme. Breathe. I should get more as long as I'm here. Like having a stack won't hurt. Has anybody seen my boat? Ooh, jelly. Jellyfish. And back tank empty. lizard. Cute. Pet. Boo. Pet and boo. Now. You go there. You go there. The globe goes there. Whee! Whee, 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 whee. Emerald, brass, gold. Useful for me, but not right now. Wait, not iron. Iron is useful. Iron lucky so useful with those constant. What is that? Secret supplies regeneration to citizens around you at least most of the time. Okay. Mysterious. How much do I have? Okay, I need 5, please. And just give me that wood. Now we make a chest. Now you. We'll go here. Actually, stop for a moment. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. That should make things better. It works. It's charging by its own. Ah. Okay, let's see. I got these. I got these. I got these and these trims. Did locate a shipwreck, and I did get a coast armor trim. Back to create. Okay, 6 strike kill. Now, let's make a depot. A depot I make with an andesite casing and an andesite alloy. There's one alloy. There's one casing. Pickaxe. Anyway, depot done. Multi-block and complex. Not even talk. Nope. Display link, display board. Don't care for that. Nixie tube. Don't care for that. Mechanical arm. Don't need that yet. Filter. What are filters for? Matches items against a collection. Don't need that yet. Shoot, don't need that right now. Tunnels and funnels, don't need that right now. What I do need would be probably a stressometer and a speedometer. Compass. I mean, had anything easier? I need to get redstone, I guess. Okay, let's get super glue first. There, blind die. really just find a mine shaft? Well, that should at least give me the iron I need. Ah, more magnetite. Da, da, da. Did I though? Isn't the ocean still around me? I mean, see? Ocean. Just in small. Isn't there a way to automatically produce andesite? Andesite can be made by combining diorite with cobble. Can be made by stone cutting any form of made andesite. Workbench by mixing diorite and cobble. By compacting lava with gravel and flint. Can I automate creating flint? Yeah. I can also sift it with a string mesh. How do I make a string mesh? Requires research string mesh. Flip and flap. Okay, but lava. Actually, creating new lava could be hard. Lava. Lava can be made by superheating any form of stone. Yeah, but for superheater I need a blaze burner and a blaze cake, and like I'm not there yet. Come on, there gotta be an easier way to make andesite. Andesite, come on. Sandmason, compacting, cutting. I mean, diorite and cobblestone mixing, fine, but diorite is also not that easy to get or make. Compacting calcite, you're funny. mean, I can get a... what's the word? An amount of lava like preemptively, and it is just where is it? And it is just 100 millibuckets. So I get, out of one bucket, I will get 10. Flint is easy because getting gravel is easy because I can just mill down cobblestone. It would be easier if I had some crushing wheels, but I'll get there over time. I guess for now the easiest way is actually to just keep mining andesite. Is there a way to produce like iron that is currently achievable for me? Yeah, well, okay. Those are rather obvious. That one is also obvious. I can crush anything with iron in it, basically, to just get the ingredients back, at least partially. Can I generate molten iron from something? No. I should probably make an oven at some point. Or what were they called? What were they actually called? Stuffing add-ons, crafting add-ons. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. A small filling tank and a medium filling tank and a big filling tank automatically fills the stuff that uses water as fuel. Not quite sure what to need that yet for, but could turn it out interesting. And a click on lava to fill the tank with lava. What do I make sturdy sheets out of? Powdered obsidian. What do I make powdered obsidian from? Crushing obsidian, of course. I'm not there yet. Hydraulic engine is made by... A hydraulic engine is just made by spouting water on a copper sheet? I'm pretty sure that is not realistic. Take a step back on your construction by flying in the sky. It needs water to operate. Put it in your offhand, then drop your water by pressing Q. Okay. Copper exoskeleton. Allows the wheel to boost physical abilities. You can fight with the enemy with bare hands. Thanks to this well-done mechanism, it needs water to operate. Put it in your offhand, then drop your water by pressing Q. Provide a mine effect, fatigue and strength to effect, slowly consuming water. Okay. Heat engine. That one is actually a bit more complicated. And what use? Steam engine. Also a bit more complicated. But like a hydraulic engine is easy to make. I just need to make a spout. Marco, no. How much andesite do I have? Let's get a little bit more. One more. Okay, I got a stack of andesite. But it's the purest ultimate form with no downside. I'll not even react to that, I'll just ignore it and look at spears, blades, bow and arrow, crossbow, throwing knives. Anything that doesn't hurt your fists while you're defending yourself. Did you know the human body has a weakness? That weakness is called other human bodies. Crazy. Iron. But would I catch it? No, no, I will not finish reading that sentence. You are hereby free to remove that sentence before I read it and I jump across the table. Do you really want a person of 205 centimeters to jump at you across the table? Consider. No, if you do training to make your body harder, then yeah. There is no hardness training. A human body cannot be harder than anybody else's. Best case, you have like stronger muscles and they technically feel harder, but they aren't harder. And it will hurt if you get hit into pure muscles. The only thing that prevents hurting is fat. If you don't want to feel pain, get a lot of fat. That's why boxers aren't just shred lean beasts. They have fat. That's why gladiators were not as shred as we see them in modern media. They had fat, else they would have probably died. Well, most of them did anyway, but you get my point. Are you telling me Russell Crowe lied to me? I don't know what Russell Crowe told you, but probably Hollywood lied to you extensively. Not just once, by the way. This is not the only case. No, anime didn't lie to you, because to lie it has to have the intention to show you the untruth. Anime is animated. It doesn't have that intention. It doesn't try to appear real. If you believe anime is real, that's your own fault. Same with WWE, by the way. People that believe WWE is real, that's a choice. What if I walk around with weights every day for a long time until I take them off dramatically for a huge boost in power and speed? The only thing you'll gain from that is worn down ankles and what are the connection points between bones called again? Those. Your body needs rest. Also, you're not Rock Lee. You don't have chakra, you don't have taijutsu, you don't have no nothing. The only thing you got is the power of science. Joints, yes, thank you, joints. The only thing you'll get is worn down joints, and it will hurt. Worn down joints are no fun. And even worse so, they don't really recover. Ooh, bro. I would really like to find a way back up now. Does everyone have taijutsu because it's just martial arts? No. Taijutsu is only taijutsu. Well, okay, actually, I don't want to spout shit here. I don't know if, like, taijutsu is in reality just, like, a name for martial arts in the Japanese culture or something, because I think ninjutsu is something that, like, the word is used in reality. I don't remember for what though. But taijutsu is only taijutsu in Naruto because they underlay it with chakra usage. Just that the chakra usage in that is way easier. And no, Rocket Lee doesn't have no chakra. He has chakra, everybody has chakra. He's just shit-ass at controlling it, and even more shit-ass at, well, he doesn't have a lot. That's why he has to use taijutsu. Because you don't need a lot for taijutsu, and you also don't need to control it that well. And the fun thing actually is that Guy, his teacher, is actually way better at chakra usage than Rock Lee. I mean, he can do summoning jutsu, and if we remember, when Naruto learned summoning jutsus, they are a good bit more complicated. Yay, another urn. It's probably gonna be mine considering I can't find my way out. Everybody has chakra? I'm gonna try to use shadow. In Naruto! Also, shadow clones is one of the most complex things. Especially if you don't have a lot of chakra. Do you remember, like, when Kiba tried to get his own shadow clones and it didn't work because he just doesn't have enough chakra? And that's why he turned around and instead used Akamaru to take on human form and that as a shadow clone? Yeah, I know it's the early days of Naruto when things still had a certain scale and stuff. And chakra wasn't that much of just a plot determined thing. I mean, obviously it was, everything is plot determined, but it didn't feel that much plot determined. In the early days, everybody kept running out of chakra. Even Naruto, it just took him longer. And he did crazier stuff before that happened. Hey Marco, there's an event on Twitch using Stream Together with the tag Holiday Hoopla. Between the 1st and the 12th December, unlocks some special emotes. Fine, I go something simpler, like Chidori. Your definition, like, in what comparison is Chidori easy? It's an elemental change? And, like, it's easier than Rasengan, I guess. Should I put Naruto in as a tag for the stream at this point? Oh, fun fact. Amount of chakra isn't just about having a lot of chakra, because Sakura doesn't have a lot of chakra, but she has immense chakra control. Like, what other people, at least later on, what other people need a lot of chakra on, she can do with way less because she's more efficient with it. I find it a bit sad that they don't utilize that at all anymore later. Like, she doesn't use... I think she only uses Taijutsu chakra later, even though it is said that she has water affinity. And, like, having a lot of chakra or having immense chakra control with a water affinity would be awesome, because she could just unleash tidal waves. Or make water clones, or water prisons. Good water prisons that could keep people inside. Where's the way I took in? Oh, amethyst. I should have marked it. Ah. Oh god, my exit is somewhere around there. I'm so far off. I need to go more this way. drop the bit for the second. I thought the thing about Chidori is that it itself is relatively simple, putting a lot of chakra into one's hand with fine control, but the difficulty comes from using it since it's a very telegraphed attack, so most people without sharing find it extremely blunt and risky to use. It, like I said, it is not, it is simpler than, for example, the Rasengan, but it is not super simple. Because you still need to make the elemental change to it, which itself is doable, but like a bit more complex. The whole telegraphing, I know what you mean, yes. Very much so. I have never understood why, though. Because and that might be a thing because like Shippuden dropped a lot of complexity that like the original Naruto put in there, but it like it is just a spear attack. I can see people being able to dodge, but what does the Sharingan change about that? And then on top of that, later when Kakashi loses his Sharingan, he comes up with purple Chidori. Kakashi comes up with purple Chidori, and somehow purple Chidori doesn't have that drawback, and I don't understand why, because it is the same thing but purple. How does the color take away the drawback? Tell me when you're back from your ad break. Okay, I know my exit was somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere around. Wait, no. I just want to get out. I found it. Finally. You get a bit less complicated than anything, but then I want to change so before being cut off. Yes. And I would love to explain it to you again, but I can't because there has to be an advantage for people that have subs and people that don't have subs. So I guess tough luck. Slime is made from dough, which is made from putting 3 wheat flour. Well, okay, also 1 would work. But wheat flour together with a bucket. Wheat flour is what I have, so I need a bucket of water. A bucket of water. I can choose between wheat dough and wheat. Follow-up stupid question. I'm a bit surprised that it's an elemental change because I thought it was actually electricity lightning, but really focused chakra, and the name was derived from concussion, cutting a bolt of lightning in half with it. Chakra, the only offensive straight attack that is pure chakra and not an elemental change is Rasengan. And that's why Rasengan is so hard to control, because it is pure chakra. And Naruto was the first one that actually put an elemental affinity into chakra by making the Rasen Shuriken. Chidori is an elemental change. Yeah. It's lightning type. Okay, dough and lime dye. Can actually make with thorium. Mixing thorium, stone, clay, and water will generate thorium. Okay. I can break thorium down to get radioactive thorium, iron nuggets, or a nugget of experience. The interesting thing is I can get iron nuggets from this. That could be useful. Functional block for the reactor. I can generate clay, can't I? So this could become fully opted. Okay, apparently I can't create clay. Thought I could, or maybe alt. Okay, I can generate clay by getting dirty copper dust and fanning it in water, or by milling down dripstone blocks. Putting clay on a cutting board, some dungeon chests, and well, with the crusher job. Corium, solid corium. Even things like start having a little extra length to his blade with no chakra blade. That is chakra focused on. Well, first of all, Asuma doing that is specifically wind aligned chakra, and doing that is still having a focus. It's a bit different to Chidori and Rasengan. It's basically focusing your chakra on something. Same with the tailed beast, we come into in a moment. Same with the chakra blade that medics put on their fingers. That is also, you're basically just having a focus. Same with, for example, the Hyuga clan and their open fist techniques. You're focusing the chakra onto your hand. Tailed beasts. The only tailed beast that attacks without a chakra nature is Kurama, the Ninetales. And Ninetales has a lot of chakra and a lot of chakra control. That is his special ability. That he has the most chakra, more than all the other tailed beasts combined, and a lot of control over it. The other ones have all an elemental affinity, some even two, namely a Kekai Genkai. 2 elements combined. And their tailed beast balls are of that element. That's also a point why Kurama was actually able to initiate Baryon mode, because he has the power to, like, he has enough chakra to do what Baryon mode needs, basically. Cow. I don't have any cows around here. What does a drawer need? Okay, this is the simple drawer variant. I can work with that. Those days, I guess, is correct to say he had. Yeah. I chose that word with care. Although, I'm not quite sure, but apparently Kurama is kinda back, or at least he's on his way back. I kinda lost, like, the overview of what is actually... Five boats with chests make... Okay, how do I make supply camp? 5 chests. I'm not quite sure if Kurama is back, or if he's about to come back, or if people are just fanficking. I will never use that word again. But there is something with Himawari and Kurama, and Kurama not being dead or being reborn or something to that avail. Slime, crate. Super glue. 1 iron nugget, 1 iron sheet, and 2 slime balls. Sheet. Nugget. Other way around. There. Finally. I cannot be asked to build anything of the other stuff right now. What I do want is windmills. And for those I need wool. Of course I need wool. Do I have wool? I have 2 white wool. Lucky me. Do I have some andesite? I have some andesite. Okay, 2 sticks, 1 wool, 1 andesite. There. Okay. What way are you actually rotating? Okay, so I need to do you. No. Get. Not downward facing. Ah. Good enough. I need 8 blocks of pain, suffering. I'm out of andesite, aren't I? Okay. How did I make more andesite? No, not pure andesite, but I mean the andesite alloys. 2 iron nuggets, 2 andesites. There. Just there. I also still need more sticks. Sticks and stones may break my mind. There we go. Now, power! Not particularly fast though. But hey, it works, right? Good enough. I should probably try making one of those meters. Meter, altimeter. I want a speedometer though. For that I need redstone. Now, how can I make redstone? I can crush raw redstone. I can try getting it out of dirty stuff. I can break down redstone stuff. I can melt it. Okay, no easy way to get redstone, I guess. For now, why don't we get some of... No. There. Let's get some of that on the way. Let's get some of you on the way. I wanted to make a spout, didn't I? Spout. Need not a spot, a spout. Casing spout. Spout is made with a copper casing and some dried kelp. Copper casing is made by putting copper on and strip lock. Boop. Boop, boop. Do I have some dried kelp left? Please say yes. Hey, I have 1 kelp left. Good enough? Nope, no. I should plant that kelp. That would be smart. And we are smart around here, right? So smart. Smart. Smarty-dory-dum-dum. Spout. Can I actually charge a spout by just putting the spout can fill fluid? Content of the spout cannot be accessed manually. Said pipes can be used to supply it with fluids. The input items can be placed on the depot under the spout. Yeah, okay. I need a second depot. How did I make the depots? Depot. Can I make a copper depot? It still needs andesite alloy. But still, would look nicer. Okay. Copper. 1 block group. Whatever. Nope, I didn't want to. Boop, boop, boop. There. Hey, who are you calling stinky? How dare you? Why come in, Em? You are stinky. Tiny legs. Well, I showered in the what's the thing? High noon, in the noon. Stretch. Okay. There. I have sippied and stretchied. Weinrot. I'm sorry, we only speak English here, like civilized idiots. What's that in English, eh? Pipe. Pipe. Pipe is made by making sheets. Fuck. Wine red. I speak in the French. No, it's called Bordeaux. Yeah, you had a typo there, but don't worry about it. Biadeux. Biadeux. French thrown random letters. If you say so. Wine red is a very nice color. I will go. Is that why you actually like sometimes, rarely hang out with me? Because my stream Sona is Bordeaux. Sometimes in some places. No, you're green. I have green. I like green, but if you look at my stream Sona, the red was there before when the character was first conceived. I preferred red, and the green was actually added later when my favorite color became green. Yeah, conceived. Exactly. You haven't seen my stream Sona redesign yet, have you? He carried it out. Well, technically my artist carried it out. Well, maybe you will one day. To be fair, it took like some of the designs did take long, yeah. Well, I don't have any way to contact you outside of stream, so you know I have a hard time showing you the redesign. Your tiny twiggy legs. Not my patience. I could have guessed that. Discord is a thing. I have never heard of Discord. Marco, have you heard of Discord? Disco. RD. Is Marco even routing it now? Marco, what's Discord? Do we know what Discord is? I just sent one letter at the time, but he seems like, ooh, he's sending this too fast. I've never gotten this level of short sass from Eli. What you do? What do you mean with short sass? An ass? What do you mean? I also need like, what is this pipe called that I use to actually, maybe it's because my avatar is tall, I avoid the brunt. I'm not joining another 50 Discord servers. That is very fair, Em. I know that feeling, especially considering that server is very small and like not really worth your time. What is... It's a mechanical pump. Okay, I need a mechanical pump. Mechanical pump. It's made by putting a cogwheel on a fluid pipe. Do I have a cogwheel left? Also, I really need to wrap up stream. I have like a small, like your ass. I have a very small, very petite, and very nice looking ass. Thank you very much for noticing. Eh? What am I doing wrong? Eh? Fluid pipe, cartwheel. What am I doing wrong? Oh, it's a half shaft cartwheel. Very flat, yes. The second I join you. Yes! Yes, please, be suspicious. Be suspicious. Be here sooner next time. Dang it, how do I make normal cartwheels? Well, I guess if there only was a way you could, like, hang out with me outside of stream. If only. Like, I don't know. Nah, fighting all them cats. You don't know Discord. Yeah, I don't know Discord. I don't use Discord. What's Discord? Discord gotta be one of those crazy young people things. The Discord will constantly disses me. I'm not dissing you. I'm being a wonderful, very nice human-ish being. I would never diss anybody. Ask Marco. I'm one of the least dissing people I know. And make sure I missed the H. I'm not dissing you about your legs. I'm pointing out a structural flaw in your build. Like a good friend should. Thank you very much, you damn hand crank. See what I have to deal with, Marco knows me for way longer. Everything you have to deal with, he had to deal with 1,000 times. Don't worry. Crank, 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 crank. It's still empty. This will take a while. Okay, but it's like 6 p.m. I really have to run now. It has been fun. Yes, good German. Thank you very much for being here. I don't think I will stream tomorrow. Maybe Thursday. On Thursday, actually, my tongues for stream flat ass. Better a flat ass than tiny legs. It has been very much fun. I hope to see you guys around again. Like I said, not tomorrow, most likely. I actually want to go to the city tomorrow, get some stuff done. Maybe Thursday. On Thursday, my after stream thing actually starts way later, so I could probably stream longer. Friday, I will see. We'll talk about that on Thursday. Have a good evening. Have a good night. I'll see you guys around. Feel hugged, feel booped. All that fine stuff. You've been wonderful.